Prescott Van Meyer III, sommeliering from home. Today's episode is High Noon's Vodka and Soda, just hard seltzer. So looking at this nice slender can, 355 milliliters. Now this particular variety is watermelon, and I am excited because they say it's made with real juice. So that's a little bit different from the hard seltzer community. I know they say it's vodka and soda. We know what it is. It says there's no added sugar, it's gluten-free, as is normally the case. But they say they make it with real vodka, real fruit juice, and sparkling water. So hoping that it is a clean, crisp flavor. Very svelte container. This comes in at 4.5% alcohol, so the good thing about these beverages is that you stay hydrated as you're drinking your alcohol. That's quite a benefit to the hard seltzer and vodka and soda community. It's a nice can, kind of upbeat. The design is pretty simple, but got some bold colors and design on it. It's aesthetically pleasing. This is definitely an outdoorsy, kind of day drinking type of vibe to it. Again, with that lower alcohol content and not much sugar, you stay hydrated. So you can be on a boat, on your tube, floating down the river, kayaking, whatever you want to do out in the sun or on the water, drinking some High Noon. Definitely has those day drinking vibes to it. I'll drink anything during the day, but if you're just starting off, maybe High Noon is what you want to take your first baby steps to day drinking with. Now me, I'm day drinking Jaeger and absinthe these days. But if you're just starting off, get those training wheels on, start off with High Noon. I'm sure that is their company slogan. If you start day drinking, start with us. So even though it's taller, the can is certainly slimmer, making me think this isn't quite 12 fluid ounces. I'm thinking it's 11.7, 11.8. Yeah, I'm gonna go 11.8. When you value shop as much as I do, you know the exact amount of fluid ounces in the can that you're holding. Aunt Karen knows what I'm talking about. And Nana with her sweetened condensed milk. The quarters found in Dean's couch cushions can only buy so much. Speaking of Dean, just want to get this hashtag going. Prayers for Dean. If you can share that, I'm sure that will be immense comfort for him, wherever he may be. I was gonna say Dean come home, but well, this has been too convenient for me. So just prayers for him at this point. Thoughts and prayers. That's a lot to type out, so just prayers for Dean. Hashtag prayers for Dean. Wherever he is, we'll all say a little prayer for him. We got his new ice maker though. I'm telling you, I am putting that thing through some work. Gonna burn out that motor before he comes back. Who orders an ice maker before they leave on a trip? I guess someone who thought that they were gonna come home. Again, I like the simplicity of the Art Deco design. Well, let's open it up. I'm excited to smell this real watermelon juice. Definitely watermelon. Got some freshness to it. Still a little cloying, like watermelon candy, but they say it's real fruit juice. So maybe they just found some very, very sweet watermelon. You don't normally hear the word cloying to describe smells, but I was described as cloying once, so I just kind of keep using it. Gives me some sort of emotional comfort, I think. That's cloying. You certainly are cloying, Prescott. A little too cloying. Am I really? Do smell that summertime sun though. Smells like I'm playing watermelon rind baseball. Smells like I'm playing spike ball or playing some hacky sack on the quad with all my bros. You kiddos still doing that these days? When I was alone, I could get up to 4 hits all in a row, never touching the ground. So beat that record, Patchouli Dave. He could go into the 70s easily. Smells like you're out on your party barge, pissing all the other boats off. But that just challenges you to drink even more High Noons. Challenge accepted, my friends. Challenge accepted. Captain jumped overboard and swam to shore. He's done with this boat. Who's captaining this vessel? Who cares? Not while there's more High Noons to pound. Let's give it a sip. Gotta say, the watermelon, when you smell it, comes off a little artificial, but the flavor is actually very nice. Tasting very fresh, Almost like you're getting right to the end of the watermelon, you know? Touching a little bit of that white rind in there, but it's very fresh and very pleasant flavor. It's like if White Claw had a cooler cousin. Made a little bit more money, but didn't work as hard. Was a little bit more natural. Didn't look down on others, even though it was better than others. I'm getting some notes of watermelon sugar. My nephew unblocked me on Facebook Messenger Kids to tell me I should say that. And then he blocked me again. He thinks I'm cool. I'm the cool uncle. Only uncle. Oh, I'm getting some lunch debris in there from my avocado toast. Well, I mean, I think it was guacamole at one point. Put that on some crackers, and that's good enough for me. Good thing about guacamole is you don't have to reheat it on your dashboard. I find that the foods stuffed under the front seat stay a little bit fresher than the foods that are stuck under the back seats. Probably has something to do with airflow. But I don't know anything about thermodynamics. I'm a sommelier, not a rocket scientist slash brain surgeon. Well, I used to be anyways. Still working on it. Feel like I'm walking out of a saloon at high noon. I've often been compared to a cowboy. Not Gary Cooper, Woody from Toy Story. There's a snake in my boot. It's Woody. I would pair this with a sunburn in the middle of your back that you can't quite reach with suntan lotion because you can't get there and you don't have anyone to help you apply the sunscreen lotion. When you do ask someone, they say, "Who are you? I don't want to apply your suntan lotion. Get out of my backyard." Or a sunburn on one side of your face where the sun was streaming into your car window. You just didn't realize you were going to fall asleep for that long. 7 days in a row. Next time, you just want to angle the car the other way. Pairs well with giving yourself an excuse to start drinking before 5 p.m. If you even need an excuse. I do not. I have very specific reasons to drink before 5 p.m., not excuses. I'm an influencer. A social media superstar. Rules to the general public don't apply to me, except rules as follows in parking lots and traffic violations. Multiple police officers have explained to me that I am loitering. So, I explain I'm sommelier, but they don't seem to care. They write me a ticket anyways. Who would be drinking this? People who refuse to drink hard seltzers, so they get a vodka and soda, even though it's a hard seltzer. I don't know what to tell you, folks. You're living in denial. Who else would be drinking this? Suburban moms who are walking through the neighborhood pre-gaming this week's episode of The Bachelorette. Because let's be honest, carrying around a box of wine through the neighborhood, that's just not practical. Who else would be drinking this? People who need some extra fruit intake in their diet, but can't stand fruit. And they really love alcohol, so they're doing the real fruit juice. Hey, that's a good idea for nutritional balance. Maybe cycle one of these in for every 3 White Claws. Sounds like a healthy lifestyle to me. But I'm not a doctor, or a brain surgeon, or a rocket scientist, or employed. And as we know, there are many people in my family with alcohol issues. So maybe don't listen to me when it comes to medical advice. But when it comes to flavor, I'm your cowboy, and I'm giving High Noon Vodka and Soda a 71. It's a refreshing beverage that you can enjoy anytime, anywhere. Preferably during the day, under the sun.